In this video, we will deep dive into the case summarization skill of NowAssist for customer service management. So here I am in the NowAssist admin center and on the skills page of CSM. Here we have the case summarization skill. Let me click on activate to activate this skill. So here we have the fields populated with the information like what is the name of the skill, brief description. Let's click on save and continue. Then here we can see the inputs, when the case is new, when it is work in progress. So these are all the fields. The information that is available as part of the skill for different states. Let's click on save and continue. So here we can run a quick test based on the case selected. If you don't want to run a test, then you can skip it and just click on save and continue, but it will give you an idea of how everything looks like. So let's say for now, define availability, whether the skill is always available or whether you want the skill to be available under certain conditions. For example, case is closed or case is resolved, something like that. Let's select skill is always available for now. I'll do save and continue again. Define access. So by default, the skill is available for users with SN_ESM_agent role. So let's keep it that way. Save again. Select display. So I will enable it both for the desktop as well as the NowAssist panel. And here you can see again, this is enabled for the same role by default. Save. And then finally we have review and activate. Here we can review all the conditions or field values that we have selected throughout the setup process. I'm going to click on activate now. So the case summarization skill is now active, and if I click on return to CSM, it will go back to the list view of all the skills, and here we can see which skill is active and which is not. So you can clearly see that the case summarization skill is active, and we can now go to any of the cases and see whether the option to summarize a particular case is available or not. So I just opened a random case from this instance, and if I click on summarize option, which is available right on top of the form, it should be able to summarize everything for me, whatever is related to this case based on the short description and other field data that we have. It will just take a few seconds for us to give the summary of the case. So it just gave us what is the issue, and then what were the key actions taken, and then yep, basically whatever information was available, the limited information that was available on this dummy case, it summarized it and gave that information to us. Let's see what happens if I click on share. So if I click on share, this information will be available for me to post it to the work notes. And let's see if it was actually posted in the work notes section or not. Yep, it did. So here we have the information available as part of the work notes. And not just that, a similar option should also be available under the workspace, where there's a compose section, and summarize option should also be available so that you can summarize the case from the CSM workspace as well. Now let's navigate to the CSM workspace to see if the options are available or not. So here I am on the CSM workspace. Let's open this case, and the summarize option should be available somewhere over here in this compose section, but it is not visible right now. So to be able to fix this kind of stuff, where summarize option is not available by default in the workspace, but it is available in the native UI as we have already seen. So what can be done in this case is, let's navigate to the experiences section. Come on. And then here we need to find the CSM workspace option. Here we go. Let's open this. So within this record, we have an option for open in UI builder. Let's click on it. I don't want to go through the tool. Let's click on, yes, I want to skip it. Then here we have these sections, landing page 404. Let's go to the records section. And here we can see there are two options that are inactive: CSM default record page, CSM interaction record page. So let's just activate both of these. Now go to the settings section, and here this active checkbox is still disabled, so it looks like I'm in the wrong application scope and we need to switch. So okay, so I've switched to the correct application scope now. The active checkbox is now enabled, so let's just select it and click on save. And I'll do the same thing for CSM interaction record page. Active, save. And now let's just go back to our workspace and see if the option is available or not. So I'm going to reload this page to see if it works. So let's dismiss this. The summarize option is now visible in the workspace. So we can summarize our cases using both the native UI and the workspace. Let's just try it out if it works or is it just visible. Yep, we are getting the same summary as we did in the earlier part where we tried to summarize it in the native UI. So thank you so much for watching.